Before we entered the room, Pope Francis turned to me with his hand on the wooden latch and said, "There can be no faith without works." I was surprised to hear this from him. In my years in the seminary and preaching, I had always gotten the impression that we were meant to soothe our congregation of this view, to help them realize that the love of Christ is all that we needed. He saw the moment of confusion in my eyes, smiled like he had seen it many times before, and opened the door. We were in a small room, barely large enough to fit the dining room table that was the centerpiece. On the table, there was a large tome on a lectern. In the furthest corner sat a rather new-looking computer, humming away with several big black boxes connected to it. The Pope beckoned me forward to examine the tome. Before opening it, I saw the title was "There Can Be No Faith Without Works." He opened to the first page. The dedication, which also had a single line, read, "Towards making amazing grace common." Then we turned to the next page. On it was a picture of a young man toiling away in a field, a small church visible in the background. Another picture was of a nun walking down a hill with a very heavy pail, seemingly towards a Red Cross tent at the foot of the hill, a bomber plane flying overhead. He turned the page again and revealed a black and white photo of an old man on a ship, looking over the fresh fruit that was his cargo. In the image beside him was a high-definition photo of Pope Francis, himself talking to someone. I turned to ask who that was, and he responded, "That would be the UN Secretary General. Sometime last year, I had declared hunger as a crime that violates basic human rights. We were discussing a path forward." He turned the page again, this time to a Title deed transfer. It indicated the transfer of a plot of land for some large sum of money in 1066. He again explained, "That was Priest Pierre of Lut, near the border of what is now France and Italy. He was selling a piece of the church's vineyard. He accurately foresaw the need that would arise in England over the next few years and sought to alleviate it." A notification sound rang out from the computer. I asked what that was, and he told me it was likely a report from the priest battling famine in Yemen. I asked him why he scowled when he heard the notification. He sighed grimly, closed the tome, and held me with his eyes. "Let's wait until we hear the next one." And so we did.